Hey guys, it's Janai. I guess I should say Happymailobsessed since I did change my handle, but I figured I would do a craft with me. So I was really inspired by Craft Purge Tony, her like embellished fancy bows that she did for Valentine's Day. And so I have a whole bunch of like this really cool, I don't know what this is called. They called it vinyl when I ordered it, but this to me isn't really vinyl. It's like PVC, I guess. It's like plasticky material, but it is like a hollow iridescent type material. And so I figured that we would just do a craft with me. So I went ahead and I cut all of these out on my Cricut, and I wanted to size them where they were a little bit larger than the bow die that I have. That is like a steel rule die, I guess is what it's called. So I have used this die before. I think I need to move it this way. And so I'm just going to show you my process. It's going to be kind of like chatty and you know how my videos go. So I did pull out some tulle. I did like a greenish color, greenish blue, and then a pink. And then I kind of just went into like my scraps of my trim, and I pulled things that I thought were cute. I did just open this one. This is like the swan trim from Hobby Lobby from a long time ago, you guys. A little heart piece, this like pretty cool like pink piece, this ruffled one right here. I have you guys very close because I'm actually sitting right now, and I don't normally sit when I craft, but I have to be able to see what I'm doing. And then just a star piece, and then this is also some trim from Hobby Lobby, and this is the Maggie Holmes one, and I've never used it, you guys. And then I cut a piece of this as well. And then I also have some like really pretty iridescent sequin trim that I thought that we could play around with. And then I also have some like gold glitter. I don't know if this has fall off. I'm sure it does. I think all gold glitter does. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. What I should say is that I have played with this material before, and because it's like see-through, I don't think it looks good when you add like the pom-pom on the side like she had did. That looked so cute, but with this material it just, you can see like the glue, and I don't know, I didn't like the way it looked. And then I am going to be using my tiny attacher because I'm lazy like that, and let's just get into this. So this material is pretty much double-sided. So when you actually fold this correctly, this bow is, I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't have a very long tail or like the little fish ends right there, so you can't really see a whole lot of the material. And so I just kind of take it and then overlap it, and then I hold it, and I'm going to staple it. This will be covered up, so I just staple it twice to secure it. And I do think that it's actually better than trying to use hot glue, because sometimes this is kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, see, you can see that I overlapped it quite a bit. Can you see that? I don't know. And it still doesn't have like a super big area. I don't know how to describe that. I hope that makes sense. So I think we'll start with the pink tool, and I'm just kind of winging this, you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just gonna go for it. We'll see how this goes. I haven't like pre-planned absolutely any of this. I'm just kind of I'm doing it with you guys. Okay, so I do like the way that that looks, so I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, my kid's been in here. I found my little finger thing so that I can mash it down. I'm gonna add a layer of, oh, I'm trying to stay in frame, you guys. I'm not used to sitting and crafting. I stand and craft almost always. And I don't have a standing desk. I need to get one, because half the time I'm like, oh my God, my back is killing me from hunching over. And I think I am going to leave like the tool kind of like overlapping the edges, just so it kind of adds some nice texture. And I think I might add one more piece. I just don't feel like that's poofy enough, maybe. I don't know. So I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just kind of like bunch it up and then stick it down. And the nice thing about this die that is in Cricut Design Space is that it has like the built-in like center, so you don't have to actually like glue it and hold it. I mean, it kind of just holds itself. So this is probably going to be a hot mess because I'm not going to trim any of this until the end. Let's see. I know that this has hollow and that this is kind of like a hollow vinyl, but I don't mind mixing like metals and things like that. I think that looks cute, but let's try. This trim's really pretty. I ordered this from AliExpress a long time ago. And this will be my first time using it. So I have like a kind of like a video that I'm gonna put out here in the next couple days. I just really need to film it and think about the best way to go about that. But it's kind of gonna be about like my plans as far as budgeting goes for my hobby, because you guys, I spend way too much money on this stuff. And it just gets frustrating because I don't use it enough to, I don't know, I'll explain that more in detail. So I think this one is a little too wide. Actually, I kind of like the way that looks, but there's like a piece of tape here. So let's, I think the only problem is trying to wrap it in the center. It might create an issue. But I like the little bits like hanging out. Yeah, this one I wouldn't be able to wrap it like in the center. I mean, I guess I could cut that off. Maybe. Oh, you guys are probably already bored out of your mind. I haven't finished one bow. You guys, this is how real life crafting is for me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this. I can't sit here all day. This is why crafting takes me so long. I spend too much time being very, very, very indecisive. So again, I kind of just want it to like hang over, and then I'll trim all of these bits off at the end. I really do like the way it looks when it sticks out right there. Okay, so I think this one is good. I'm gonna go ahead and trim that off right there for right now. Maybe some sequin trim. Yeah, I like that. So we're gonna go ahead. Hopefully I can wrap this thing around. Actually, let's do some right here too. Let's see. And I've also been really inspired by a bunch of different ladies who joined. I think it's, I'm going to say her name incorrectly, you guys, because I'm terrible like this, but Puchy, she's been doing, she had like a boho swap, you guys. I think that's what it was called, and I didn't see it until it was too late. But you guys, those girls straight did those bows up. I was like, holy crap. Never would have thought to do half the crap that they did. Super impressed. Okay, so this is definitely, it's got like that ugly bit hanging off right there. I'm gonna kind of trim this up. And I kind of like when like the tool is kind of like jaggedy. I don't know, maybe that's just me, where it's like messy looking. Probably just me. Okay, so I'm debating on whether or not I should trim this bit right here off so that I can wrap it, because I don't know if it'll wrap and not look totally funky. Okay, so we're gonna have to trim that bit off because it doesn't even want to wrap around. It's chunky. I need to get out my fabric scissors. I keep saying this, and I really need to, because all of my scissors are so dull from cutting like different kinds of material. Guys, we are 10 minutes into this and I have not completed one bow. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. Let's see. So hopefully I'll be able to actually wrap this, and if not, then that really is going to create an issue, because I had planned on adding, ooh, oh, she is thick, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down, and then I think I'll wait until the end to kind of clean all of them up. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this right here. I do like the way this pink ribbon looks. It's kind of pretty. Okay, so like I had mentioned, I want to add like charms to all of these. So I need to prepare in advance, you guys, because anytime that I do bows and I want to add charms, I have to literally squeeze it in at the last second because I forget about it. Oh, this is supposed to wrap a lot better than this. I think I'm going to try to cut. Okay. So it will wrap, just, oh, that is it. I don't know if it's going to stay. I'm going to go ahead and add a jump ring now. I'm not going to make you guys watch me add all of the charms. I'm going to wait and do that until the end. If you guys want to see that. I'm sure you guys are already like, oh my God. It's taking you this long to do how many bows? That's my life. One bow, and it's been 13 minutes. Oh, I didn't need to open this, you guys. See, I'm always adding it after after I assemble them. I just have to make sure that this thing is wide enough. Okay, so I'm going to add the little jump ring, and then I'm going to try my best to get this to actually adhere down. We're going to see how this goes because she's really thick. I'm going to see if my tiny attachment will staple through this instead of gluing it, because I'm going to add something to the center, and it's too thick. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to get it to wrap around and actually stay. So if you guys are wondering why I fumble so much, I don't have thumb muscles, so holding things like this sometimes gets a little difficult, I guess you can say. You guys, I love my tiny attacher. It did it. But yeah, I don't have any thumb muscles or like hand muscles, so like gripping things is really difficult. Probably why I've never really done like any craft with me is because, as you can see, I struggle really bad. Okay, so we got our little jumpy thing in here. We need to cut this down now that I'm like putting all my business out there, but I figured I would just say something in case you guys were wondering, why are you holding things like that and having such a hard time cutting, or gluing that down. But that's why. Okay, so this isn't very uniform. We're gonna take, oh my gosh, I need new scissors. Okay, so that's what the first one looks like. I think she's cute. Is it weird that we call bows a she? Or at least I do. I've heard other girls do it too. Okay, so bow number 2, let's do this. We're going to wrap this bad baby up, and I'm going to take it further into the center this time so that you can actually see more of all the crap that I'm putting underneath. I'm so descriptive, you guys. Crap. I mean, all of the trim and all of that. Oh boy. Oops. I'm glad that didn't go through because I stapled that really weird. Okay. So I don't think I actually made this any smaller, but, or closer together. No, not really, but that's okay. Okay, so I did the pink tool on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and do like this green colored one. Aqua green, I don't know what to call that. Blue. So I'm gonna double layer this and then I'll cut it in half afterwards. Okay, maybe not because that's a little too long. So again, I'm just gonna bunch this up. And I'm gonna use my hot glue gun. So on my last video where I was doing like a craft with me, I had mentioned that this glue gun makes like terrible like strings that drive me absolutely bananas. My friend was telling me that if you take like your heat embossing tool and you just like go over it quickly, all those strings will disappear. You guys, my mind was blown. I'm like, no way. All these years of having to sit there and take tweezers and pluck and pull, and I did not know that. That was my friend Lacey who had told me that, and I thought that that was like the coolest hack ever. Yeah, actually, ooh. Okay. So we have some tulle. I really want to use this ribbon, you guys, because I'm just now opening this for the first time. But I think, again, it's going to be too thick in the center, so I don't know. What if I put it behind? Does that look weird? Yeah, I'm not digging it behind. I have like this like weird, I don't know what you would call this. It's kind of like that fun yarn or eyelash trim. But this has like a thicker, I don't know how to describe it. It's just thicker. So maybe some of that will be pretty, but I think we need one other piece of something. So what about the stars maybe? I really wanted to use that Maggie Holmes trim, but I just don't, I think it's too wide. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and use this star trim. Okay. Oh, my finger is a sticking. Okay. Oh, that's a little crooked. Okay. Ooh, I like the star trim. Okay, that looks cute. So then maybe adding some of just, I like texture, you guys. I try to use a lot of like different textures when I craft because I think it has a lot of really nice appeal. The only thing that might bug me is that you can see the white like ropey thing, but you don't have eyelash trim on both sides. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm tripping over my stool. I'm not used to sitting. I think maybe add pink for like a pop of pink. Yeah, just like a smidge. I wish you couldn't see like the little line of this trim, but that's okay. All of my kiddos are asleep. My husband's playing video games with his friend and maybe his brother, and I'm over here crafting because I'm like, you know, some days when my kids go to sleep, I'm like, oh, thank God. And then I miss them when they go to sleep. But tonight's one of those nights where I'm like, I just need to sit and craft. Okay, so let's see. I think we could probably stick this down now. I think it might be kind of pretty to add lace. So I may be going and getting more trims because this one right here doesn't work. I just think it's too wide. And it's not like frilly. I don't know. Okay. So let's go ahead and stick this down. I use my tiny attacher a lot, but I'm using glue right now to kind of just make sure that all of these trims like stay in place. And then chances are, if I can't wrap this again, I'm gonna staple it. So I do need to add my jump ring, and again, I mean, it kind of goes to the back, but it won't even touch the vinyl on the back side. So I think I'm just going to staple it again, you guys. All right. And right now, I'm just kind of creating to create. I do have some upcoming swaps. I don't know why I opened this again. I'm so used to opening them. And I don't like usually create several things or, you know, one item like bows for multiple swaps, but I think moving forward I'm going to start doing that more because it takes me a long time to complete things, you guys, and I think at this rate like I could probably get more done if I was making, you know, bows for however many swaps I know I'm going to be a part of. Okay, so I went ahead and stapled that. We're just going to trim this off. And I will be putting some sort of center, so you won't be able to see all of, you know, the staples and whatnot. Look how cute. I think it looks cute so far. Okay. I doubt anybody is watching this now. It's taken me this long to, yeah, we're like 26 minutes in, and I have 2 bows. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, I craft slow too. You guys, this shows you how slow I craft, like... Okay, this time I did try to take it in even more so that you could see more of like this part right here. Yeah, see, now you could actually see more. Although I guess it doesn't really matter because this thing gets poofed up anyways. And it's so cute. Okay. I'm like that annoying girl right now with it's so cute. All right, let's do this again. I use tulle on like everything because I think it adds really fun texture. So again, I'm just going to kind of pinch this. Sorry. I had thought, and I haven't tried it with like this material, but I had tried it with like the faux leather that you can get from like Hobby Lobby, and you know, I think AliExpress has some, tons of different places. I tried stitching on the top sequins and it looked really cute. I just wasn't sure it would look good here because you would see all of like the bobbin stitching beneath. I hope that makes sense. I really want to use this trim because it's so pretty. What if I pinch it? I could probably pinch it in the center and it would work. Okay, so let's see what it would look like. I do like that. I'd have to pinch it and then glue it. And then I can trim some up. I'm gonna try it. Hopefully it doesn't look weird. This bow isn't super big though, so I did get like a steel rule die off of AliExpress, and I paid like $25 for it or something, or I don't know. It was kind of expensive, I thought, for AliExpress, And then when I got it, I didn't realize how small it was, you guys. I actually have a video showing you what I did with it. I'll link it down below if you guys want to see it. The bow is really cute. But like I said, the bow is super small. Super, super small. Okay, I'm going to trim some of this off now because it's hanging over too much. Just so I get a better idea. Hopefully this doesn't look funky, you guys, because I bunched that right up in the middle. And then I can trim some off of there. I don't know, I kind of like the way that looks. I think I'm going to like glue a little bit underneath right here just so that it doesn't like hang over. I just kind of want it to be seen like underneath but not do what this is doing. I'm gonna mess this up, you guys, watch. I'm gonna stop right there. I just kind of wanted it to... Oh, can I unglue you? Too late? Okay. It is what it is. I still think it'll look cute. So we're gonna go ahead and glue that down. It's hard to tell where like the middle is now because it's chunked up. Oh, you know what? I wanted to add like a sequin trim or something else for a little bit more texture, but that's okay, you guys. Apparently I'm struggling with this one. I really just wanted to use it because it's so cute. You know what I should have done was like unruffled it, because now I just cut too much off. Like cut where it's like sewn together, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And again, I kind of like that like messy look of the tool where it's not like precise. Okay, so I do think that that looks cute. I wish it was a little bit longer. I didn't hack it off so much on this side, but that's okay. I'm learning as I'm going, you guys. Okay, same. This one's even chunkier in the center from bunching that up, so I'm gonna add a jump ring.
Oh no, I'm getting there. Oh no.
Let's see. I got like glue stuck to my fingers. Okay. You guys, my nails are looking so haggard right now. I don't know how everybody keeps such pretty nails. You guys, my fingers are always like bleeding, cut, tore up. I'm always cleaning, moving, cleaning something else. Washing dishes. Always doing something like that. See this side right here? I don't like the way it's sticking so far down. Let's see. If you hear my husband cussing in the back, I'm sorry. I kind of like it. I'm going to leave it like that. It's kind of funky. I'm sure once I add a center to this, it'll look a lot better. Okay, so I'm not going to use that trim again, though, because I think that that was kind of a pain in the butt. And visually, it's not... I think it looks cute. It's just, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say, you guys. I don't know about anybody else, but I have a hard time talking for like 30 minutes sometimes. Like, a lot of times when I'm crafting, I don't even watch like Netflix or anything like that. I just literally sit in dead silence and I enjoy every single second of it until one of the babies wakes up. Okay, so that one is done. Okay, so this is second to last being done. I think I did pink. Yeah, I'm gonna do the blue again. Okay. Let's see. So again, I'm just gonna pinch it, kind of messily. I like that textured, messy look. And I have tried sewing this material before, and my sewing machine didn't completely hate it, but it was definitely not its favorite. It's almost like sewing, I don't know, my sewing machine even like sewing acetate more than it did this one. Okay, I put glue up here.
Well, you know how he is, dude.
Let's see.
Oh, dude, that was mine. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so we're gonna use some more of this eyelash trim, but I think maybe we should use this heart one. That might be kind of cute. I use hearts year round. I think the most of us do. I do want this kind of like in the center so that like half of a heart isn't cut off at the end.
Yeah, you should.
Those are the kind of things that I think about, you guys. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I'm like super weird about that kind of stuff. Oh, it may not wrap around without bending it. Maybe I should have tore this apart. Shoot. Okay, well, we're gonna have to hope that it does. Shoot. Ah, okay. That worked. So I'm gonna cut this in half because then I won't be able to close it and just kind of stick it right here. And then we'll let it free flow from there. And that should be good. Okay, yeah, and it'll be able to fold over. Okay, I feel like it needs... I wish you guys were here to tell me. I mean, I have a lot of trim. I could probably go pull out more. I think I like the way that the sequin looks. Yeah. So I'm just gonna cut right there, and then we'll glue this bad baby down. And then add a little bit here and a little bit there, just so it doesn't flop over on the side. Okay, and then put it right there. Oh, I'm losing all the sequins off the end of this. Okay, so then we have our little bow. Yay, I think that looks cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this baby down. I think that, yeah. Okay. I thought about like taking out some lace, and you know what, I might just grab it just for this last one because I really like the way that this one right here looks with like this chunky, like really super textury laying out on the sides or gushing out. Okay, so let's add one of these. I'm not forgetting this time, you guys. I have it right in front of my face. Not happening. Such a pain in the butt to do it later. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and staple this again. So we got this one stapled. Trim this weird looking thing off right here. Okay. And I don't want to like adhere everything down. I kind of just want it to like be natural. But I do want to kind of clean this up a little bit. It's a little too long. See, I like when it's like super fluffy, flowing all over. Of course, my baby wakes up. Why? This one is... Okay. I'm gonna have to pause the video really quick, you guys. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I have this like trim bundle that my friend Colleen had sent to me. And oh, that one is like really cool. I thought it was 2 pieces. It's got mustard yellow with the blue. Look at how beautiful this color right here is. Ah, it just screams marigold to me. Okay, so maybe let's find... I don't have any yellow in here, so I don't really want to add the yellow, but I don't know. It is kind of pretty. Maybe we'll do some of the, what is this called? Rickrack, maybe, I think is what it's called. This is kind of like a, oof, it's hard to tell. Maybe like a greenish color, creamish green. Ooh, okay, I do like this blue. I think that that's fun. And then this is where I took this piece right here from. So let's try that. Oh, you guys, I've got glue strings everywhere. Holy moly. Okay, I'm gonna put my little finger doohickey thing back on. We only have the 1 bow left, you guys. I'd be really surprised if anybody actually hung around for this long, because I've just been yakking away. But if you've hung around, you rock. I really enjoy watching other people craft. I don't know, I just find it really relaxing. My husband's always like, how do you watch people craft? I'm like, I don't know, you just kind of get inspired, you know, like when you're watching somebody else craft. But I think when I watch other people craft, they're a little bit more, I don't know how to say it, organized maybe. They have a better plan. They execute their plan a little bit better than I have probably. Okay, so I did cut off these 2 pieces right here, and I haven't used this. This is really pretty though. So let's try seeing what this looks like. I am gonna add tools. So let's add the blue tool. So I do want to add like some charms and things to, scooch. I kind of put it over a little bit too far. Ugh, glue strings everywhere. That drives me nuts. I feel them on my hand and I hate that feeling. Okay, maybe we'll add this one right here. I just think this blue one has such cool texture. So I do have a piece of, oh, I have this swan one. I wonder what that would look like. It is kind of thicker. And when it's on top, I don't think you'll actually be able to see that it's a swan. Yeah, no, you won't. Okay, so maybe the star one again, just for something a little bit different, and then put the blue on top. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay, so holy moly. Make sure I'm putting this down the right way. Sometimes it's hard to tell, like you have to look at the stitch line. Maybe it's just me. Okay. I'm gonna try to put that right in the center so that when I fold this over, it's easier. Okay, and then I said the star, right? So we'll do the star piece. Okay, we'll add that right there in the middle. Half the time I wonder why I wear this thing, because I'm ambidextrous, and so a lot of times I use my left hand, like to, I don't know. Whoa. That came out super fast. All right, so a little bit of blue in there. Lately I've really been liking blue with pink and gold. I think it's a pretty combination. Uh-oh. I glued it down to my... Okay, that's gonna look funky. All right, I got glue spider webs all over me. Okay, so let's go ahead and trim this one just so that there's less. And then, yeah, I think that little pop of blue actually looks really pretty. I wish I would have done it with one of the others. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and glue this one down. Okay, so it is kind of like thick. I probably should have chopped some of this off before I added the center of the bow, or the actual bow. Yeah, I think that's okay. Ooh, gosh, that's so chunky. Then I'm trying to grab a jump ring. Okay. And I want the jump ring to kind of like be at the very bottom, but I still want this tight. Okay, let's staple this. And then we'll chop this little piece off. Okay. So I think I'm going to take this pink bit down a little bit more. Okay, that looks weird. Maybe not, I don't know. I'll come back to it. I don't want everything the same length though. I kind of want it like, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna take this off because I don't like the way that looks. That blue looks really pretty. I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. I like it though. Okay, so that is all of the bows. My phone is dying. Okay, so that's all of the little bows before I add any like charms or whatnot, and I have to take my tweezers because I don't know if I can take a hot or heating tool to this vinyl stuff, but this is this one. They all need to be cleaned up. Okay. And then there's this blue one that we just did. And then there is this first one. I really like this pink one behind it. It adds a really nice texture. And then this one. And then this one. This one I really like that they're like super duper long on the sides. Maybe I should have left some of them longer like that. I kind of like the way that that looks instead of like trimming it so much. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get my beads out. Or not my beads, my charms. Okay, so I got out my bead, or guys, my charm box, and I'm not really quite sure what kind of charms I want to add. Okay, so I went ahead and I actually just chose like the charms and whatnot off camera because my husband was taking care of the baby and she was a little fussy. So I know that like XOXO is kind of like Valentine's Day-ish, but I use that like all the time. So I was thinking do the heart with the heart right here, and then I have like this like frilly bit. Do the pink flower. My friend Colleen made these for me and they're amazing, you guys. Look, she has like little seed beads, and then look at the center of it, a bead with seed beads. It's so pretty. I only have like 2 left. I've been hoarding them. Okay, so is that what we're gonna do? I think that's what we're gonna do. So I have my little jump rings and things right here. I'm just gonna kind of just grab one and then add it. And I was gonna add like smaller bits, and then I started looking and I kind of like the way that the chunkier ones look, so, or like the larger elements at the bottom. I don't think I've been in frame this whole time. I'm sorry, you guys. Some of these like jump rings sometimes are like a pain in the butt. They're like super fiddly. I don't know why they don't want to cooperate. Maybe it's just me. That one might dangle too low. I don't know. We'll see. And then on the ones that don't actually have like a charmy bit, I might go back through and add like a charm to it. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and add this one and the heart. Since I'm saying that, just because it's already sitting here. I actually just found this like geometric looking one in my stash, you guys, from a long time ago, like when I used to make like chunky charms and like bracelets and things before I got into paper crafting really. Okay, so then that one has the 2. And then there's this one right here, so I think we'll add that little bit. All the rest of these have like a really low hanging bit, so I'm gonna grab another one. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. It's like textured. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. I've never actually seen a bead like that before. It's almost, maybe it wasn't like that originally. Somebody actually took the time to, I think I bought these from my friend Haley. She owns a Paper Cherries. I think that's who it was from. Oh, that's cute. Okay, how about a butterfly? Okay, baby just is not having it tonight. I'm almost done, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so then we have a cute little butterfly. Okay, you guys, so here is just a quick look at the little bows that we made together. When I remake these, I'm gonna leave them longer than the actual tails themselves because I actually really like the way that that looks. And then there's this one. And then there is this one right here. I think they turned out so cute. And then this one right here. And then this last one right here. And like I said, this was inspired by both Craft Purge and then Puchy's boho swap and all the amazing ladies that joined in on her swap. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. I hope I didn't bore you to death or talk your ear off, but I had fun making these. I just got to pop centers on and you guys, they're done. Yay, it only took me an hour and a half to do 5 bows. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day and I'll catch you in the next video. I will catch you in the next video. Bye.